And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Labor Day baseball coming up on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Cincinnati Reds. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set on the mound for the Reds, Nick Martinez. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Andres Jimenez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball two. Strike one.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike three.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So up next, Nathan Lucas. Fastball for a strike. Lucas batting second in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 7th round. Back in 2015. One down, base is empty.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And ball one. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Just missed.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. It looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it and hitters have to respect it, just keep going in there until they make you make an adjustment.
Hines brings it in for the 3rd out. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here in Cincinnati, getting the nod on the mound, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley.
Left fielder, Jake Fraley.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Strike.
Right side. Lucas sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. One away. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup. Hitters who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, it can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
The wind of the pitch. Misses inside. 2-0. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one clips the corner.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. A swing and a soft liner. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
2 down, base is empty. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Boots it. Still finds a way to get off a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
Man at first, Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
So here's Scherzer.
Nope, ball 1.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Scherzer to first, and he dives back in safely. That misses the zone. 2-1. Ellie on his way to second. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. First inning, and already up to 23 pitches. Ground ball left side. Clement over to first. And that is that. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. Second inning set to go. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Martinez back to work. And that drops in for a strike. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Bichette up to the dish. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a chopper out to short. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Ernie Clement stands in here, takes ball 1 low. No score here in the second. Swing and a slow roller. And it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Fraley makes the catch, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedel.
Center fielder, TJ Friedel.
Max Scherzer goes to work. And that is out of play. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at bat to hit.
That's to third. Clement zips it to first. One up, one down.
Batting sixth, first baseman Christian
Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. You too. Outside corner, there's a strike. Fought off foul. In the air, left field, down the line. Santander takes it in for the out. And there's two down.
Batting seventh, right fielder Reese.
Now it's the right fielder, Reese Hines.
This is my grind, it's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound good, maybe it ain't for you. You want to start them in the thing that
And there's a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And now the DH, Spencer Steer.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Scherzer to first. And he's back safely. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Scherzer gets the punch out. Third out, and that ends the frame. So one hit is all they get. We play two full, no score. Welcome back.
Leading
and
off
coming
for
off a series
Toronto,
where the
the
pitching was
designated hitter,
outstanding.
Will Wagner.
We take a look at those numbers. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-2.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I'll tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
That's way outside. 1-2 the count.
Oh. 2-2.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And foul ball. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk. That one fouled off. Next pitch misses, and that's ball one. Swings through that.
1-2.
Misses. 2-2.
Well, that two-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
And Captain Kirk goes down on strikes. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Fraley ranging back. Makes the catch up against the wall. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Third baseman, MLB Martinez.
Max Scherzer back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball.
Ball 3. 3-0.
That's in there. 3-1.
3-1.
Scherzer deals. And that's in there at the knees.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley, flied to right his first time. Just missed. One down, base is empty. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Next for Cincinnati, Matt McLean. 0 for 1 so far. That's in there. And that is strike one. Scherzer to first. And he's back in safely. Fraley, the base runner at first with one out. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. And that's outside. And it's 1-0.
No strike.
Two outs. A swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that is cut on and missed. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw to second. Save.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. 1 hit, 1 left. On to inning number 4. No score.
I tell you what, I think we all just jumped across that line. Oh, honey, I'll bring you with me if I know you have the time.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Jimenez.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball. Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Lifted in the air, right field. Hines makes the grab, and there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder Nathan
Lucas. Next up for the Blue Jays. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. 4th inning underway. No score. Just off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. That one hammered center field. That's back. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. And they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Vladdy in his 7th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. That's in there. They'll say this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. And that's a little bit high, and a count 2-1.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of...
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. His 26th of the year. It's 2-0.
Man, he looks like his dad out there hitting home runs. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Anthony Santander at the plate. He's been a great free agent sign. And he chases that one below the zone.
No ball. 1 strike.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2 now.
0-2.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Stevenson down to first. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Bichette takes low, 2nd trip to the plate in this one. Two down, nobody on.
Strike. Woo.
The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one not close. And the count's full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Clement stands in now and watches strike one. Bichette leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Strike on the outside corner, and the count is 0-2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go.
Leading
Bottom
off
4.
for the Reds,
Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one ripped left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. In now for the Reds, T.J. Friedl. Hard hit, right side. Jimenez throw to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
This one smoked out to left. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And a 2-1 ball game now.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Reese Hines. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one missed.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to first. And that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. Blue Jays 2 and the Reds 1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Andrew Abbott.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left.
Leading off for Toronto,
and
the
now
designated
Will
hitter,
Wagner struck out swinging his first time. First offering, and it just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Just missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Taylor Rogers up and throwing for Terry Francona. Barlow also throwing. Next offering is downstairs. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground, out to short. Dive, and he's got it. And he beats it. He's safe.
No, he's in there.
Now batting center fielder.
Well, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
First and second, no outs. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering upstairs. That one is upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that skips into dirt.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Andres Jimenez on deck for the Blue Jays. Out front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. First and second here, no outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And that'll load the bases.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Golden opportunity right here. That one finds the corner. Strike one.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Check swing. No appeal. And the count is 1-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something. But you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
This ball's chopped on the ground. McLean throws to first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Foul ball there. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. And a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with one already in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that one upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's already homered in this game. That misses. 1-0. Broken bat, roller to first. Picks it up with the bare hand, and they tag him out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Reds 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Scherzer back to work. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Noelvi Marte now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball one there.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
The Reds trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. And foul ball.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
In the air, right field, Lucas on the move, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Jake
So up next,
Fraley.
Jake Fraley, 1 for 2. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
In the air, left side. Santander makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Them don't know me, word to Romy and Naomi. Opinionated, opinions hated, it's all trash. This kid the greatest, it's flaming, it's all gas. Breaking down the young and what I owed him. Trying to fit into an aura that I'm molding. Off the mold, break the cycle of who likes you and what you might do if you try to.
The changeup missing. Ball 1. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hines makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop,
Bo
Bichette.
Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch just misses. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. They say you win.
1-1.
Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 2-1. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
2 outs, base is empty. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 2 in this one. It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Ball one, no strikes.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Reds 1.
Can you match it? Never met her match it. Talking about some time, but you reaching for the assets. Classless. Been right.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Next offering, pop foul off to the right, out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that one is downstairs. Going to count 1 and 2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. De La Cruz enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. Line drive. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And he's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Max Scherzer is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Chad Green comes on now.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
1 out, runner at second. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Green checks the runner, and he's back in easily.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
He's trying for third. Got him. And they get Ellie trying to steal.
Well, he had a really good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter right there. Just not enough speed to outrun a good throw to third base.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Just missed. That clips the corner. And that misses. And that's ball 3. T.J. Friedl on deck for Cincinnati. In the air, left field, down the line, squeezes it, and that is that.
Now pitching for the Reds.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Taylor Rogers.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
So now here's the DH. Will Wagner. He is struck out.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
That one clips the outside corner. That's strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Rogers, a 6'3" lefty, 190 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. And that one is inside ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Tony Santillan up and throwing for Terry Francona. And a foul ball. And there's a hit.
Now batting, the center
and now
fielder,
it's Dalton Varsho. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. Didn't go. Kirk, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Inside. And the count is 2-0. And there's a foul ball. There's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Got him looking. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, second base.
So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Outside low. And 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Blue Jays held in check, and the score stays 3-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jimmy Garcia.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Jimmy Garcia.
And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. He's grounded out a couple of times.
T.J. Friedel.
And that one fouled off.
That's a ball.
Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. A right-hander is up and throwing. And now 2-1. And that one wrapped foul. Just misses with that one.
Careful.
And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Oh, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And here's the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. His righty-lefty splits there. Just missed. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. There's the strike. Tying run at the plate. And that's off the outside edge. 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Reese Hines, the next to hit for the Reds. Outside, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
The tying run at the plate. Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jimmy Garcia done for the afternoon, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
on the mound now, Ryan Burr.
Number 43.
These are the spots relievers
Ryan
really
Burr.
make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Spencer Steer digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
2 outs. Swing and a ball line to center. It gets down, base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Now batting, third baseman, MLB Martinez.
First and second, 2 outs. Now the third baseman, MLB Martinez. And that's outside.
1 ball, no strike.
First and second, 2 down. Next offering is down low.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Right through there for a strike. And it's even up. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So the Jays pen does its job nicely there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Reds 1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Reds.
back, and a new arm on the mound to
Number
start
58.
the 8th. Scott Barlow.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And now for the
Leading
Jays,
off for
Nathan
Toronto,
Lucas.
right fielder Nathan Lucas.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Inside, almost got him.
2-0. Ball 3. Strike. Woo.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Guerrero.
Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Anthony Santander getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Outside corner for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Man at first, one away. Activity in the bullpen. Tony Santillan up and throwing for Terry Francona.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Bichette gets a chance to hit. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Fly ball down the line. And that'll get down for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 and 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that is out of play. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He sends it out of here. His 7th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 6-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Scott Barlow is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the
Sam
Reds.
Moll taking over on
Number
the mound.
50.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Splits the plate. Strike 1. Fastball is outside. Out towards right center field. Hines sizing this one up. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Eric Swanson.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. 1 for 3. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman, the Major League saves leader, getting it fired up. And it's fouled away. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the
Now
dugout
batting,
after hitting a line
second
drive that
baseman,
finds a glove,
Matt
but you will get some high
McLean.
fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That's to third. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is
Now
an
batting,
excellent pace.
Shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. He's one of the best players in the game. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases, and they close the gap. It's 6-2.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And they'll do it again. And that just misses.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And it remains 2-2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-3. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. So impressive. You have to have such a clear and direct path to the baseball on a split finger, that location inside part of the plate. Did a tremendous job of staying inside of it and keeping that ball fair.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Eric Swanson out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Tommy Nance gets the call from the pen. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 45, Tommy Nance.
Two outs, nobody on. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Cincinnati, all set to start the ninth in this one. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 2 now. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays.
Dalton Varsho.
And a swing and a miss there.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
That one way inside. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Jimenez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Friedel hauls it in to end the inning. So they go quietly there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Reds 3. Jeff Hoffman on to try and close it out.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Jeff Hoffman.
So digging in, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Christian Encarnacion Strand.
First pitch misses. Hoffman, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Misses inside, and now 2-0. Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Hines in the box now. No balls and a strike.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Good eye in that spot. That one the other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Reds down to their final out. And next is the designated hitter, Spencer Steer. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Two down, nobody on. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And takes low for ball 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
The Reds down to their final strike. That's a little bit low. The Reds trailing by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. And downstairs.
3-2.
Two outs. And he walked him.
That's
That's a great
Take
at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Noel V.
Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Ball, no strike.
And another ball. Steer, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one missing low.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take game 1 of the series on the road.
Playing meaningful games in September is always exciting. A win today, first day of the month. This will just add more fuel to the fire.
An empty glass is what I got. Mess is what I'm just feeling good.